It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer.
CAERPHILLY.
And we're doing the pubs and bars today of Caerphilly in South Wales. Just on the train, just arriving. Now, Caerphilly's a funny one for me. If you're from Caerphilly, then I do apologise. Let's open this door. But it's one of these. I know there's a lovely pub called Dark Revolution, which I really want to visit. But other than that, I'm not sure if there's like an awful lot of pubs in Caerphilly. Let's tap out. We got this really awesome, let me show you. They're calling it the South Wales Metro. There's a newish train. There goes the electric train. Wow. I think it's electric. Sounds like diesel, doesn't it? Well, no, that's a diesel train. There goes the diesel train. But they call it a South Wales Metro, and you can tap in and tap out, and it's kind of like really easy. So you just tap your phone on the kiosk there. But we're in Caerphilly. I know there's a Spoons here. I don't know where everything is. This looks like the town centre. So let's head down towards the town centre. I've not been in Caerphilly since I worked in Caerphilly for Celt Experience Brewery, Tom Newman, but that was on the outskirts of Caerphilly. So I've not actually been in the city centre of Caerphilly for probably about 3 years. I think I came up to the castle to have a look at Caerphilly Castle. It's a World Heritage Site, really interesting castle. But you can see that I'm heading into the centre, but we've hit our first pub, and it's called the Railway. So let's get straight. Oh, and there's the Wetherspoons over there, look, the Malcolm Uphill. Where do I go first? Shall we go? Should we get in Spoons? Let's get in Spoons. Let's run across the road, yeah. I'm doing Spoons first because we all know really what a Spoons is. It's this sort of kind of like big plate specials, and lots of people in here, and they all love it when I film. Watch now, when I open the door, everybody will look when I'm, because they see a camera. Or maybe not. So this is quite a large pub. They're always fitted out really well, Spoons. Fitted out really well, and they're sort of, they're comfortable, aren't they? They're very nicely nicely carpeted, and nice little beer gardens and stuff. Let's get in here. Hello there. Nice little beer garden. Let's go and see what they got on the bar. But I'm gonna go in the Railway for a pint, I think. We'll just quick look in Spoons. Worthy Cream Flows, Coronas, Carlins, Stellas, Bud Lights. Hello. Conway Brewery, Blue Coast, Golden Ale, Doom Bar, Blackberry Porter, and I can already see I'm not very happy about it. Leffy Blonde, that sort of thing. And then you got Rumley Brewery, Rumley Bitter, Aberdale, Doom Bar, and Ruddle's Best, and back to Peretti's and stuff, and Strongbows. But we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here because I could hear the manager saying, "Why is he filming? I'm not having that. I'm going to say something to him in a minute." Well, I'm out. Right, let's go in the railway. What I will do, because I don't really, I'm not really too concerned about Spoons. I'm not really too concerned that if I upset a manager in Spoons, then that's not going to bother me at all. But something like this, Sky Sports, TNT Sports, a Railway, a lovely looking Lovely looking building. We will go in and we will find out if it's okay to film in this pub. Yeah, let's go and have a look then. Right, so how we doing, me old mate? You all right? Yeah? You've been drinking in here a long time, have you?
Since you took over, yes.
Yeah, good beer, is it? Nice and fresh.
Good atmosphere.
Yeah?
No problems. Any problems, out they go.
Brilliant.
Don't mess about in
That's
here.
the best way. That's the best way. They do food in here as well?
No.
They don't. I
You
don't.
bring your own food in.
Perfect.
You go to the fish shop, bring it in, eat it.
That's my sort of pub, that is, to be
That's
honest.
right.
I'd rather, if I'm going to a pub, I go to drink, I don't go to eat.
No.
You know?
That's right.
Hey, have a good day, mate.
Have you, mate?
Ta-da now. Right. A nice chap. So in the pub then, in we go. Nice open area. Hello. It's quite a nice open plan pub in here, to be honest. They probably got a darts league. Yeah, quite a nice area, quite a nice feel to it. Nice bar. So the beers: Foster's, Strongbow, Beer and Moretti, Cruz Campo, John Smith's, Amstel's, Guinness's, Carlin's. I'm probably going to go with a Butty back. You got Rev James there, and then back to the same Cruz Campos and Amstel's and stuff like that. But yeah, it's got a nice feel to it in here, to be honest with you. Nice feel. Another dartboard area, all first class waiting room. So it's obviously being called the Railway. It's a train themed pub, this one. Yeah, we'll have a little wait for a minute. So for all my lovely American viewers, we have quite a lot of cask beer in the UK, so it's all kind of drawn from cellars down underneath. Hello there. Can I have a Butty back, please? Pint, please. 4.5 this one.
Yes.
So for our American viewers, this is pumped from a cellar downstairs,
Yes.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the beer generally lasts, what, 3 or 4 days as
Yes.
it's fresh beer. Fantastic. Look at that. Lovely. Right, I'll grab the pint. Right, okay, so pint of Butty back. This is what it looks like. Lovely looking pint, to be honest with you. One finger white head. I just spoke to Mark, the landlord. It is a free house pub, so perfect. We didn't want to be buying a pint in spoons, did we? Rather cross the road and have it from an independent pub, me. Looks rather good. Nice aroma to it. I do like Wye Valley beers. I do like their beers. They do make a really good pint to Wye Valley, and that's good. That's really good. Really well kept beer, that. One finger whitehead. Good carbonation. Look at the lacing on that glass. Really good. I was on a train for about 45 minutes from Barry, so it's always nice. Even when you're on a train for over kind of half an hour or so, it's always nice to, I always say, blow the cobwebs away from travelling. You know, 45 minutes isn't long, but nice to get in and get your first pint in. Malty and biscuity. I could see myself having pint after pint after pint of this. Really good beer. So that's a look at the Railway. Check it out in Caerphilly. Okay, cheers, Mark. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Thank you. Right, okay, out we go. So, lovely guy. Absolutely lovely guy. He's come in. This place, apparently, just a few years ago, was the roughest bar in Caerphilly. He's come in, he's sorted it out, and apparently now it's the safest pub in Caerphilly, which is absolutely brilliant. But he said he said you might as well just start filming and walk down here. There's loads of places to see in Caerphilly. So off we go then. This is Caerphilly town centre. Of course, every town has these sort of chicken places these days. Your sort of pound shops, your savers, and this is synonymous really with town centres. I think throughout the UK these days is Castle mini markets and Turkish barbers. We don't have one of them in Barry. Our new look closed down. Oh, the other thing he was telling me to check out was back in my hometown Barry, is to check out a pub called the Two Bells, which I definitely will when I get back. So next pub, where are we then? Right, it's got to be a pub soon. Spotted somewhere to eat later on. My Codfish Bar, that's my type of place. Right, here we go. Here we go. So there's a place called the King's Arms. Fantastic. Look at this lovely, fantastic building. Look at this. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. So I'll just pop in. It's part of Craft Union. So I'll go in, see if I can film, and then we'll buy a pint. Okay, so we got permission to film. Let's get in. Let's get in. Oh, hello there. How you doing? Yeah, what a lovely pub this is. A lot of history here. Nice kind of paneling, wood paneling down there, and nice kind of flagstones on the floor. Beautiful. Hello there. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Yeah,
What
good.
can I get for you?
Can I have a pint of Fuller's London Pride, please? Love a pint of Pride. Look at this. So for my American viewers, again, this is how a pint is pulled in the UK. It's all hand pulled from the cellar down below there. Yeah. Brilliant, brilliant, fantastic. I like a pint of Pride. I really do. But this is nice. Pool table. Hello. Nice kind of exposed brickwork over there. Fireplaces and whatnot. Yeah, but yeah, I love a pool table. Absolutely love a pool table. So I better go and pay the lady. We'll pay for the beer, and then we'll give it a sip. Right, okay, let's grab my pint. I'm happy with that. It's not often, certainly I don't think there's anywhere in my hometown of Barry where you can buy a pint of Fuller's London Pride, but here's the beer garden. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. Hello, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, cheers, thank you. Thank you. There we go. I might as well, they said there's a beer garden outside, pretty beautiful. I might as well do my tasting. Look at that. A little bit of sunshine. I love a bit of sunshine. I might as well park my pint there. Plonk myself down. So there's the, I'm tempted to sit here all afternoon and then pop over to the fish and chip bar later on today. I do love myself some fish and chips. Sausage and batter, to be precise. Okay. Fuller's London Pride. One finger Whitehead. Small amounts of carbonation there. Cask ale. That's beautiful, that. It's unbelievable. If I went to London, where this is brewed, and ordered a pint of this, it'd be over £5 a pint. They've tanked this all the way down to from London to Caerphilly in South Wales, and they're selling it at something ridiculous. Like, I think I paid £2.70. £2.70 a pint. That is just like very cheap, very cheap. And I've noticed a bit of a, oh, it's a nice pint as well. I have noticed a bit of a trend since being in Caerphilly, and that's okay, because I wish this trend was in Barry a bit more, because Barry's quite expensive for beer. They're all competing against one another. That's what I picked up straight away. From, I think I paid £2 something like £2.60ish, £2.70 for a butty back in the railway, which was fantastic. What a lovely pint. But then walking down the road and then buying a London Pride for £2.70, £2.80 a pint, something like that is in this day and age, I'm just going to come out and say it, it's dirt cheap. That is dirt cheap. But although it's dirt cheap, it's blooming tasty. Look at the head retention. Look at the way the beer looks as you rock it back and forth. That's just like unbelievable quality. So just to give you an example, 26 years ago, when I was working in a pub called the Royal Hotel in Barry, we were selling Worthington's Cream Flow in there then for £1.62 a pint. So it's kind of gone up £1 per pint for London Pride in 26 years. That's the level of competition. Now, I am going to go to Dark Revolution, and I am going to go to the craft bars that are in Caerphilly, and it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And I'm okay with that. Of course, I'm okay with paying craft beer prices for really decent craft beer. But for this London Pride, £2.60, £2.70 a pint, that's unbelievable. And it's a lovely pub. Everything's kind of like it's that classic dark blue that seems to be in vogue at the moment, blues and whites, and everything's tidy and clean, and the beer tastes good, and the sun's shining, and it's just perfect, absolutely perfect. So if you come to Caerphilly, please check out the King's Arms. Okay, so leaving the King's Arms, the beer was really good. Craft Union, I still want to know the sort of the chain that Craft Union were or are they upcoming? Are they? There was lots of change years ago. You had things like Punch Taverns. Is that the renamed Punch Taverns? I don't know. Let me know. But we're continuing down the road. I'm not going to go in Greg's. I'm not going in there. I'm going to get some fish and chips later on. I am a bit peckish, I'll be honest with you. Next pub. Let's have a look down this side street. Right, there's a Peacock's down there. China Boy, Chinese. There's nothing down there. That's a gold shot. Banks. Not many of them in Barry either. Oh, we found a Green King pub. Right, there's a Green King. This is the thing though, I'm going to show. Look at that. Right, I'm not sure if you can see that through the gap. Through that gap there. There's a gap of the castle there. Wow. Yeah, what a view. So the reason why Caerphilly is very, very famous is that it's quite a beautiful place, because it has this. Are you going to let me cross the road? Yeah, thank you. Right, there's a Green King pub there. We'll go down the Courthouse now, but I just wanted to show you the views behind the castle are fantastic. Look at that. Look at the. It's like framed, isn't it? That wonderful. So this is what's famous about Caerphilly, is the castle. Caerphilly Castle. It was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, castles, defensive forts in the UK in its time. There's all sorts of kind of lakes down there in the middle of it, and It's just huge, absolutely huge. But apparently this Courthouse pub has really good views from the beer garden of the castle. So we'll get in. We will get in. And have a look. We won't go in there, that's boring. We don't want to go in there, do we? No, no. Right. Oh, look at this. What a lovely pub. Wow. Yeah, look at this place. Fantastic in the sunshine. Really nice. Wow. I've been there. Green King, Bury St Edmunds, great brewing town. There's the barrels outside. Let's get in. I think I will go in and ask if I can film. So I've just been in here already to obviously ask if I can film, and they've said yes. But what a fantastic pub this is! What a fantastic pub! It's called the Courthouse. This pub goes back to the 14th century. It's very, very old. You can see the old fireplaces. Look, and they've got. You would have chucked some bread or something in there and baked something or warmed something up while the fire's roaring. They've told me to have a little walk around this direction. I've not been here, well, been through here yet because. Oh yeah, look at this. It smells of fire and smoke.
I don't think you'll make much sense.
Yeah.
Generally, I mean, you have to come up with the menu, you come with the items.
Yeah, and there's not enough.
Yeah, fantastic.
We don't need more food there.
Makes me want to whisper. Oh, that's can't go up there. Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of open ceilings and stuff. Fantastic. That is a brilliant area. A really brilliant area. Here's the bar then. So we got Levelhead, Estrella, Peroni. You got your Green King beers then. Just the IPA really. Amstels. This is a Green King. Hazy Day, Fruity IPA, Old Mount Ciders. I'm probably going to go with this handcrafted house ale called Courthouse Bitter from Bury St Edmunds. The other thing I wanted to show you, where we're going to be drinking our pint of course, is this kind of glass fronted area here. There's the view. There's the view of the castle. So right, okay, here we go. Look at this. That's beautiful, isn't it? Wow. So you can see how this was connected to the castle, this old building here. A moated castle with one of the sides was blown out type of thing. Oh, this is fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to go and get a pint. Let's go and get a pint. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Can I have a pint of your Courthouse ale, please?
Bitter, yeah?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. Right. The reason I didn't film the barmaid and I didn't film the service is because hello. How you doing? Is no, just blogging along, yeah. Is because unfortunately, do I mention it? It is pubs, isn't it? It is pubs. Should I mention it? Yeah, I'm gonna mention it. I think the lady that served me was the manager, and she was more interested in a mobile phone and answering emails than serving me, and like I tried having a conversation with her. I tried saying that I've been to Bury St Edmunds, and she was not interested at all. She didn't really want to serve me. It's like she'd rather answer her emails. But we live in a strange world, don't we? In that if I weren't here, or if these people weren't here ordering beer, there wouldn't be no emails to answer, would there? Because your company wouldn't exist. Oh well. I am a bit touchy at the moment. I am a bit kind of like, I've come up here to Caerphilly to enjoy my day and enjoy my it's a beautiful afternoon. I'm enjoying the sunshine. It's a lovely, look at that with the castle in the background. It's very nice. This is called Courthouse bitter. It's okay. Stumpy pint glass, 1 finger white head. Aroma.
They haven't got the side of any rings, they've only got plenty of rings for people who are asking.
Yeah, it smells okay. Smells okay. It was £4.20 a pint. It's still not bad, is it? It's still not bad. It's still £5 a pint in Barry. At least. That's all right. Do you know, it's all got that sort of from the butty back to the London Pride to this at 3.9% ABV. It all has that sort of caramel. Let's be blunt. Brewed at a price beer. I want to try and, well, yeah, it's the best. I'm under some kind of pergola thing here, but the castle's fantastic behind me. It's a lovely view. So I'm going to enjoy my beer. Apparently there is a pub further down. Ladies, you local?
What pub are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
I'm doing the pubs of Caerphilly.
Yeah. What pubs have you been to already?
I've started at the railway.
Yeah.
I've gone to, do you mind being on camera?
Yeah, you can press on camera.
Can I come and you?
What's it for? Like,
Come on, let's join you.
He's vlogging.
Let's vlog. So I've been to the railway,
Yeah.
and then I went to the King's Arms, is it?
Yeah. Is it on?
Oh, it is
Yeah,
open.
King's Arms.
You didn't
Now,
stop in Wetherspoons after the video?
oh no, I went in the
Yeah.
private. What was it called? What's the Wetherspoons called?
Oh yeah.
Across the road, yeah, I went in there.
Yeah. Went to Kids.
Then the King's Arms. Now here, and then it's further down, and they're further
Well,
down into the
there's
town.
There's a little cocktail bar. You see the clock is down there?
Yeah.
Called 10 degrees. That's a really nice place. You can pop in there for a drink.
I'll pop in there. Yeah, it's beautiful here though, isn't it?
It is
And then-
lovely. What's your
Beautiful.
name?
Simon.
I'm Emma.
Emma, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Abby, how you doing? How you doing?
Then
Cool.
you pop in a pub called 10 degrees, which is by the clock. That's quite a nice place. We went there the day.
Yeah, it's
It's
nice.
nice in there.
I
And
further
then
down that way, it's a Piccadilly,
You've got a
isn't it?
Piccadilly
Right.
pub down on the end.
I wanted to mention this because you're local. I went in the railway, and
Yes.
the people in the railway were like, don't go in the Piccadilly.
Don't go in the Piccadilly.
Do not go in.
What?
I'm going there. I'm going there.
Oh, don't forget the social.
Oh, I'm the social, yeah.
I'm going to go in the Piccadilly.
Go in the Piccadilly.
Do you know why? Because I
Did
was
you
told not
karaoke
to.
then?
You might not
I'm that
come
type of guy. I'm that type of guy. I've been told not to go, so I'm going in
They
there.
do
I'm going
karaoke
in.
stuff in there, like music. So you know
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Barry.
Oh, well,
No,
then
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Piccadilly is fine.
And then what you do then, once you've gone there, you're going to make your way back up.
Exactly.
Make
I'm
your
going
way
back
up
up.
then.
Lovely place. And then Brew Monster, is it? The glass fronted.
That's that. It's a brew monster.
It's like a craft beer place. Lots of different beers. I think it's called.
You teaching us something
Yeah.
now?
I've come for Brew Monster to be honest.
Oh.
The Dark Revolution. Well, thank you very much, ladies, for the chat.
welcome.
I will be
Welcome.
going down that. So that cocktail bar place is Dark Revolution. So
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
popping down there. But yeah, cheers to you.
Cheers. Oh, drinks
Cheers.
are coming. Drinks
Oh
are
yeah,
coming.
drinks are coming. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so leaving the Courthouse. What a beautiful place. Really lovely. We're heading towards now. Speaking to them two lovely ladies. They've said to head to the Piccadilly, which is out here and down. Sorry. It's nice though. Philly's lovely. It's a really nice. I mean, this could be anywhere, couldn't it? Sports Direct, all that other stuff, all of the kind of like concrete buildings and brickwork and whatnot. But then that there is just absolutely splendid. You could put that. It really needs picking up, doesn't it? It really needs picking up. Or no. It was supposed to be built here. It was built here for a reason. What I'm trying to say is that for somebody like me who's travelled up 45 minutes on a train and can see this for what it is, absolute splendour, absolute beauty. It's a bit like me having a nice beach on my doorstep. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but I don't appreciate it as much as I probably should. Now, I have come here a couple of years ago. We came here to visit the castle, and we parked in this car park over here. And I just want to get over quickly if I can. I'm going to run across the road. When I was growing up, kind of this gentleman was still alive, and he was still kind of on TV and stuff. This is Tommy Cooper. So Tommy Cooper is actually from Caerphilly. If you're old enough to remember, you'll remember this gentleman here, Tommy Cooper. Born in Caerphilly, the 19th of March 1921. There we go. Yeah. So Tommy Cooper was a comedian, very funny, and unfortunately died on stage. Everybody was laughing because they thought he was joking. They thought it was part of the act, but he'd actually died on stage. Completely unbelievable kind of way to go, really, but probably the way he would have maybe wanted. I've stumbled across somewhere else, Rosita's. Let's have a look in here. Looks like a cafe bar. It's a foodie sort of thing, isn't it? Breakfast, lunch, large plates, that sort of thing. Wow, yeah, look at this. Yeah, this is nice in here. Very nice. Yeah. So here we've got some Guinness, some Blue Moon, Apocalypse, Madri, Star of Pramans, Coors. Yeah. Yeah, quite nice, but kind of reminds me almost like you could order a pint in here or you could order an ice cream. It's one of those places, like, you know, there's no, it doesn't really kind of dedicate itself to anything really. It doesn't really kind of, it represents, it wants to be everything. It wants to be an ice cream bar, it wants to be a beer bar. You know, it's by the castle. Everything around Caerphilly is around the castle. I'm trying to find this blooming pub, the Piccadilly. Let's cross back across the road. I was told to go down. I tell you what I'll do. You've seen enough, haven't you? This is the kind of residential kind of shopping areas now, isn't it? You don't want to see Burger King and everything. I'll just get to the Piccadilly and then we'll start filming. So we are still kind of on the castle's boundary, but walking around the corner here, I found the Piccadilly, the pub I was told not to go to, the pub that they said steer clear of. We don't steer clear of pubs, we go in them, we have a look, we buy a pint, we chat with the locals, because they're probably saying the same thing about the people at the other end of town. I know that, because I live in a rough end of town myself. So, let's get across the road. Thank you very much. Here is the Piccadilly. That's my sort of place, straight away. Castle over there in the background. I imagine once upon a time this would have been fantastic. You can see here, can't you? You know, there would have been a restaurant menu. When tourism with the castle was probably at its peak, this would have been a fantastic place. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to see if it's okay for me to film. Right, okay, we've been given permission to go in and film. Let's get in, let's have a look at this place. Looks nice. Nice open area down there to enjoy a beer or two. So we got Atlantic, Carling, Worthy, Strongbroke's, cocktails on the bar there. Have another look around here. I reckon a nice pint of Atlantic, I reckon, if that's okay. Thank you very much. And a pack of scampi fries as well, if that's okay. Thank you. Right, okay, we found some more sunshine and we're at the Piccadilly. I got myself some scampi fries, which I love a pack of scampi fries. If you've not heard of scampi fries, they're a classic British pub snack. Like a battered crispy bit of loveliness. Lemon, bit of fish, and some maize crunch. Brilliant things. Brilliant things are Smith's scampi fries. We got a Sharps Atlantic. So in this pub there was no hand pulled beer. It's funny, I have a lot of respect for this place, I really do, and the reason that I do is that when I was working in pubs myself in Barry many years ago, we were at this sort of stage where you could see, anybody can see, that there was restaurant menus on the outside of the door once upon a time. It's outside the castle, it should be doing very well. You know, these things happen, and there's nothing that can really kind of point a finger as to why, apart from of course word of mouth, that changes a pub's, what's the word, future, the whole future of a building. So the pub that I used to work in, that we tried so hard, we tried everything, it was called the Royal Hotel in Barry. I've actually featured the Royal Hotel when it was boarded up and wasn't a pub anymore, before it became a Tesco's. Now it's a Tesco's. It's going to be a Tesco's forever. It will never not be a Tesco's, and I find that very sad. I find it extremely sad, and I was always going to come here for the pubs that, and the, you know, don't go as far as the Piccadilly. I was always going to come here because that's who I am as a person. You tell me not to go somewhere, I'm going to go there straight away. Sharps Atlantic keg, pretty good. Nice and cold. Nice and cold. Keg beer. So the first thing you notice with a pub is if there's no cask beer on. If there's no cask beer on, then you know then the pub's generally going to struggle to sell the beer in 3 days. And that's me being fair. With keg beer, that beer will last an awful lot longer than the 3-day period of a cask beer. That being said, I paid under, I think it was £4.50 for a pint and a pack of scampi fries. That'll do. Maybe if the people of Caerphilly watch this video, maybe I could change this pub's fortunes. Maybe people will support this pub before it becomes a Tesco, like what happened in my hometown in Barry. Maybe the people in Caerphilly now will start using this place before, you know. That's my I've always been an underdog person. I've always been a person to you know, if I watch snooker on the television, I'm always going for the underdog. If ever I'm watching boxing on the television, I'm always supporting the underdog. And this feels very much like an underdog situation, where you're very much told, don't bother with the Piccadilly. You actually come down here, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It just needs people. It just needs people to come in. There's a nice pergola thing going on over there in the beer garden. Tables and chairs, you know. It's not really that expensive. They've got keg beer. They've got good crisps. What more do you want from life? It's people's perceptions. It's local perceptions, really. Local perceptions. I'm going to go to Dark Revolution now. I'm going to go to the Dark Revolution Brewery tap. I'm going to enjoy this Sharps Atlantic while I'm here though. But thanks for watching for now. Back in a moment. Right, okay, so we're leaving the high street of Caerphilly. The castle would be that way. And we've made our way up the hill. And this is the project. This is Dark Elements. It used to be Brew Monster. There we go. Looks good. Let's get in if we can. You come in, are you going? There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, dog's barking. Here we go. There we go. Let's have a look in here then. I'll just see if it's okay to film. Right, okay, going into the bar then with it. The project. That's where they're kind of brewing all their beer over there. Very cool. Very cool. Hello, how you doing?
You right, okay?
Yes, not too bad. Can I order a number 8, please? It is that time of year. It's Oktoberfest, isn't it? I'll have a half pint. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Thank you. Helles Lager, 5.1% ABV. Perfect, isn't it? Perfect. And here's there's the beer board there, and here's the fridges behind me. So lots of different things going on. Vault City's going on, and Mash Gangs. Yeah, brilliant. New Bristol, love those guys, great guys. Pastor there, I think Pastor Dundee. Dundee. No. West of England. Where have I got Dundee from? There's a brewery up in Dundee that sounds similar.
What was it? Holy Goat, you thinking?
Oh yeah, Holy Goat. They're blooming brilliant. They are, aren't they? Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. And Smash and Hobbsy, London Black. Loads of stuff going on. Loads of stuff. This is my kind of favourite stuff though. The German stuff and the Belgian stuff. So Augustiner Weiss beers, the Edelstoff's in here. So I'll probably, on my train home journey, will be a Dunkel and a Weiss beer. Yeah, but fantastic. What a lovely place. Lovely. Okay, there's the beer. There's the beer. Right. Okay, the sun is going down in Caerphilly. You can probably see that by my eyes, or there's the sun. I've had a good day. I've had a really good day, and it is with most places is that one person will tell you that it's not worth going to, and then you actually make your way there and have a good time and realize that actually don't listen to people. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's playing songs at me. Don't listen to people is my answer to these things, because people will tell you not to come and drink in a place like this, and my answer is why not? Why not? Look at it. Look at that castle right there. It's absolutely fantastic. I got a literal sack full of Augustiner Weiss beer, Augustiner Dunkel, Augustiner Edelstoff, and I'm gonna drink all of it on the train. It's one of these things. It's like anything. People from Cardiff will tell you not to go to Swansea. People from Swansea will tell you not to go to Tenby. People from Swansea will tell you not to go to Caerphilly. People from Pontypridd will tell you not to go to Caerphilly, and vice versa. It just keeps going like that, doesn't it? But the best thing to do in life is to make up your own mind. Go and visit these places with an open mind, with an open will, and love it. I've loved it. I really have. I've loved Caerphilly today. I've had a lovely day. He got a firework up the backside of his car. I've loved today. Today's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I couldn't have wished for a better day. And that's my life in a nutshell. That's my little life in a nutshell. Is just to enjoy every moment. Was the highlight of my day Dark Elements Brewing Company? It was good. I enjoyed it. They had the best beer in the whole of Caerphilly. But I also liked the other pubs. I also enjoyed the Railway and the King's Head, and I even enjoyed the experience in the Philharmonic, or whatever it was called, Philippines, or whatever it was, because I was the only person drinking in the pub. It was good fun. But the best thing for me, the most exciting thing for me, is the fact that I love a train beer. I love to have a drink on a train, and I'm going to open up an Augustiner Dunkel on the train now and say goodbye to you. Well, we're going back through, so let me spin it around for you. We're making our way back to the train station now, but look at these buildings. Look at the King's Arms. It's absolutely fantastic. It's wonderful. It's great. The fish shop's still open. I've kind of drank my way past eating now, which, oh well. Oh wow, that's a first. I'll wait till these nice young ladies walk past. But they have a Reform Cymru shop now. Wow. Should we have a look? Should we have a look? Should we go over? Should we have a look? Should we have a look? Should we film? Can we go over? Should we chat to these guys? They're like, oh my god, who's this then? They're like, who's it? Couple of big body. Do you know what? I'm not going to bother. It's too busy. I'm not going to bother. I was going to go back. All right, boys, how's it going? No, I can't be asked. Right, I'm going back to the train station. Right, I'm on 7% battery, so this is going to go soon. But I just wanted to not prove is not the word, because you don't need me to prove that I drink train beer. But we're on a train, and I've got my favourite Augustiner Dunkel, so I'm going to stick that hopefully here. Open it here. On the train with their Augustiner Dunkel. So why do I do this? I could have ended the video back then. I like to, but the train is so important. The train, for me, my videos.
We are now at Lisbon Thornhill. This train is for Barry Island. Barry
Island, all the way. I could go to sleep here and still end up home. I'm about 45 minutes away from where I need to go, or 40 minutes, and you know, I could drink this, go to sleep on the train, and end up home. It's perfect. But the reason why I like to film on the train is because I find that the train, for my videos, such an important part of my blog. It is really important, because my travel videos wouldn't exist without this thing here, this train. I can't drive.
The next stop is
Lanisham. I can't drive, can I? I bought the Augustiner in
arriving at
Lanisham. I bought the Augustiner Dunkel in the wonderful Brew Monster, the project in Caerphilly, Dark Elements Brew Co. It's a fantastic place. It really is. I mean, to be able to, you could probably ask everybody else on this train what this beer is, and they wouldn't know. They would, you know, no disrespect to them, but they wouldn't know. Here I am on a train to Lanisham, drinking Augustiner Dunkel. Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? So, thanks for watching my CAERPHILLY video.